how did your daughters end up in Jamaica and you end up in the United States?
Okay. From the beginning, I came to the United States. My father was sick. I got the news that my father was sick and he was going to die. So my family over here in the United States sent me the invitation to come over so that I could join them in the bereavement of my dad. And I had a family member of mine said, you know, when you came, you cannot just came and don't try to get something to do before go back home. Because you know, you have the kids them and you know life was hard at Jamaica with you. So I'm gonna help you to get a little work. So when I came now and she placed me into a facility to work and I was there working. Whatever I was paid was a little bit, but you know, because I know that I wasn't supposed to be working because I come on vacation. So whatever I was getting, I took it. But then time was running out now, and I said, okay, I'm gonna go back home because I know I have my kids back in Jamaica, so they're gonna need me. So I said to myself, then I'm gonna go back home. But the person that I was working with, she came to me and she asked me if I really want to go home back, and if I decided not to go home back, how she could help me to get me stay in the country. And she showed me all the things that anyone, any human being would want to hear and would love to have. And when she proposed all those things to me, I said, wow, it looks so beautiful. It looks nice. And I was thinking, I said, give me some time to let me think about it and tell you if I want it or if I want to go back home. My family members said to me that, you know, you could take it, because you know our life was for you in Jamaica and you were going through a lot of abuse back home in Jamaica and all these things that I was going through because I had a rough life back home in Jamaica, to be honest with you. And to come here and to know that somebody is offering me something that looks good that I would love to have. Anybody would love to have that. I decided, I talk about it, I think about it, and then I said, you know what? I'm gonna take that offer. So I said to I when she see me back, my boss see me back, I said to her, well, based off of your offer, I will take it. But then down the road now, after I take the offer, and she said, good. Working with her, going on with her, going on with her. She was such a nice person at first. She treated me so good. She made me feel comfortable and all of that. Then after a time, she changes to another phase, and I was like, I don't know this side of her. So she was getting so abusive, so demanding, so controlling, and the long and the length of it, she goes far and wide with it, and I was like, I can't take this no more. And then she started threatening me with a lot of stuff. If I don't do what she says, she would threatening me that she's gonna call ICE on me and all the things that would make me scared of her. And I was like, wow, what can I do? How can I get escape? So I was with her, working with her for a year and more, and I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So I always watch my phone. I always watch Facebook, when I don't have anything to do. I normally on Facebook, I always on Instagram until I buck up on you with some things. And I said to myself, let me take in this lady. I look at it and I was viewing through, and every time I go on the phone and I was listening to everything you were there saying, and I said, and I was listening to the options that you were proposing out and telling people that they can be documented through, and I was there looking through. And one day I decided, let me tap on your thing and see if I could sign up on it. And I said to me, I was so scared. I was doing it. I was so scared. I was saying to myself, I don't want to try to reach out to anybody to get myself even more in deeper trouble or to let me get even deported by reaching out. And I was scared. I got a phone call from one of your team workers, and I talked to them. I got the appointment date with you. I was still scared, but I said, I'm gonna build up my confidence.